of social and political behavior. Max Weber, 1864-1920. Political sociologist, German social theorist. Power. What is power? Power is a position on the basis of will without the fear of resistance. It's a probability regardless of the basis on which this probability rests. Power in a social relationship is all about social will without the fear of resistance. Understanding power. The probability that one actor within a social relationship will be in a position to carry out his own will despite resistance, regardless of the basis on which this probability rests. Webner, 1978. Social cages. According to Mann, a social cage involves the containment of human beings behind clear, fixed, confined social and territorial boundaries. Social cages. In sociology, the iron cage is a concept introduced by Max Weber to describe the increased rationalization inherent in social life, particularly in Western capitalist societies. The iron cage thus traps individuals in systems based purely on teleological efficiency, rational calculation, and control. Weber also described the bureaucratization of social order as the polar night of icy darkness. Social closure refers to the phenomenon by which groups maintain their resources by the exclusion of others from their group based on varied criteria. Closure is ubiquitous, being found in groups all over the world at all sizes and classes. Some examples of social closure include access to private schools follows explicit rules and depends on financial capacities. Social closure. Social closure. Sociologist Charles Tilly, 1929-2008, appealed to Weber. The creation of what Weber called social closure advanced efforts by the powerful to exclude less powerful people from the full benefits of joint enterprises, while facilitating efforts by underdogs to organize for the seizure of benefits denied. The enemy of my enemy is my friend, a version of what sociologists call structural equivalence. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. Social closure. Advanced efforts by the powerful to exclude less powerful people from the full benefits of joint enterprises, while facilitating efforts by underdogs to organize for the seizure of benefits denied. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. Social closure points to the many ways in which social ties and networks contribute to the organization of power. Social closure may begin as a small scale clique formation, small group formation, as mutual protection and aid among those who share kinship or location, social practices, and religious beliefs. It's a small scale group, clique. Us and them structures. Us and them structures. Categorical differences: civilized and barbarians, believer and infidel, members of distinctive peoples and races. The concept of social caging and social closure provide the foundation for a sociological approach to the study of politics. The dimension of power. The dimensions of power. Marx's theory predicts that shared experiences of exploitation will lead to group formation and then to collect political action. but the exertion of power over others often operates without ever producing politics in the sense of debate or conflict over the ordering of power. Marx' theory predicts that shared experiences of exploitation will lead to group formation and then to collect political action. Exit, voice, loyalty. It's a politics. Exit, voice, loyalty. Exit can also contribute to either stabilization or change, depending on the balance between the disappearance of critics and the evaporation of key portions of the population on which a political order depends. Loyalty and exit will figure as important mechanisms for the reproduction and transformation of political orders. Let's go back. Social cages, social closure is the social perspective. Exit, voice, and loyalty is the political behavior perspective. But politics and political sociology focuses on the exercise of voice, particularly when it comes to understanding contemporary democratic societies. Analytically, voice comprises political speech and action. Voice is all about political speech and action. The major part of politics is depend on voice, whether in the course of peaceful assembling or to protest or participating in the routines of electoral democracy or simply debating issues of public concern over the dinner table among friends or on the bus. The specific arenas and practices involved in the exercise of voice are at the center of much political sociology focused on the present. The study of public opinion, voting, volunteering, and social movement participation. But voice is also made possible by particular features of the broader social ordering and the organization of power. Political sociology is an interdisciplinary field of study concerned with exploring how governance and society interact and influence one another at the micro to macro levels of analysis. But political sociology, interdisciplinary field, exploring governance. Governance is politics and society is sociology. Interaction of sociology and politics, political, influence one another, micro to macro level of analysis. We are analyzing governance, politics, society, sociology. It's a political sociology, interdisciplinary field of study. Thank you.